So this thought all stemmed from them doing remakes, and a lot of people are like, we're tired of remakes. And I was just like, okay, but they could make good remakes, they're just actually not doing it. So this all stemmed from them doing a remake of The Goonies. I'm not going to judge it because I low-key still want to see it. The Bodyguard with Whitney, I feel like they should leave that. And Coco too, like, I don't know, like maybe I'm a little biased because I'm like, yo, is anything gonna be able to beat Coco 1? Like, that makes me emotional. Remember me. Like, that was sensational. Anyway, so again, I'm going to be putting up the videos like right here. It depends how I edit, y'all. Y'all know how we get down. And make sure y'all tag like Netflix and Hulu and Peacock and da-da-da-da-da-da, because first of all, I would like a job. Yeah, let's start there. But yeah, so the first one is a 1994 movie. It's called Cops and the Robinsons. It's a really great movie. So the Robinsons are a typical family from the suburbs. Diane Weist is in there. I remember her from Parenthood. I really, really like her. And I think has such a beautiful vintage face. Like, I feel like she's so beautiful. So she's the mom and Chevy Chase is the father. Then we have Jack Palance, who plays Jack Stone, who is described as a no-nonsense cop. Okay, and he's very grouchy and he rejects community, and we're just like, ew, like, what's your problem? Like, he's a weirdo. He's smoking in people's face, you know what I'm saying? And even the partner in the movie, this is a little spoiler, but it just doesn't, you know what I'm saying, ruin anything. He want to switch. However, Jake and Tony is his partner's name, were assigned to a mobster's house who was living next door, but really like trying to be undercover while he was doing his dirt next to the Robinsons. And because of various events, the grouchy cop Jake and his partner Tony had to stay with the Robinsons to catch the criminal. Excuse me, please hurry up and watch this. If you watch this, it's on Tubi right now. I actually discovered it on Tubi and I was just like, oh, I'm obsessed with this. And I feel like it would make an amazing remake, okay? All right, next one. Now, I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. Because we are like cousins here. So Tim Allen makes me fucking angry. Excuse me. He makes me mad. I said I want to give him a knuckle sandwich, but he does have a great filmography. So I randomly found this on Tubi again. I'm obsessed with Tubi. Excuse the background noise because my neighbors are coming home. It's okay. So Tim Allen, he plays Tommy, a man that is recently released from prison, and he hopes to have a clean start and has a messy relationship with his ex and his old co-workers that continuously try to test him to go back to his old ways, which is like, I don't know, it's just kind of like gambling or something like that. Like, I don't know. It's something like, I don't know, it's not too much at all. Actually, I think the concept is very relatable. And honestly, if you watch the movie, you'll get what I'm talking about. A lot of people, you know, they have families that have been in prison and, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to renew your life. It's not like hardcore. It's kind of a comedy too. So I thought this would be a really great idea and it would be great on streaming sites. So yeah. Okay, I love this movie. I actually thought this came out in the 90s, but it did come out like early 2000s. This is with Steve Martin. I adore Steve Martin. I mean, I feel like he's like one of those actors that is like our cousin or our uncle. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a little older. You know what I'm saying? No state. I love you, Steve, but you've been old all my life. I love you. But yeah, and then we got Helena. She is Tim Burton's muse and actress. Amazing. Like, she's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So at Novocaine, it came out in 2001 with Steve Martin playing Dr. Frank Sangster, and he's a prosperous dentist securing his neatly and orderly existence, and he's happily engaged to this ambiguous dental hygienist, his fiance. But during a certain patient visit named Susan, she's played by Helena, which I was like, oh snap, they're my girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? She comes in one night and turns his life upside down. And I was just like, yes. Absolutely. Immediately, yes. I watched it when I was younger, which I had no business. Like, if you a millennial or you Gen X, you already know we had no business watching. I don't really give a damn though, because we had the best childhood, period. And millennials and some of older Gen Z. Sorry, just no shade, but it's true. Okay, it's true. Anyway, this movie includes Kevin Bacon. He's in there. I love Kevin Bacon. I adore him. Like, I'm a part of Bacon Nation, according to my daughter. She's a Baconator. I don't know. And Keith David, I love Keith David. I think he's amazing. I'm glad he's getting more opportunities, even more now. Lynn Thigpen, she was more in the 90s, but she's an amazing actress as well. It's now on Tubi. I actually asked to be on my TikTok to do this. So I'm like, please go watch it. And maybe they'll make a remake of it. I don't know. But enjoy the old one on Tubi. Okay, so Lost and Found is with David Spade, and I feel like the concept is really great for a remake. Again, they don't know what they're doing. Hire me. Okay, so I think this would be great for streaming. Okay, the movie has David Spade in it. He plays Dylan Ramsey, and he's getting ready to own his own restaurant. He becomes preoccupied with his new neighbor and the gorgeous French woman named Layla. When Dylan doesn't have much luck talking to her, he decides the only way to talk to her is through her beloved dog, which is really freaking crazy. Anyway, the twist is he ends up abducting the canine, the dog, which is crazy again. And Dylan hopes to win Layla's affection when he returns Jack, which is the dog, safe and sound. But the scheme goes wrong. Okay, I think it's still on Tubi. The scheme goes wrong with numerous problems, and it jeopardizes his plans, which is pretty funny. Now, I would like to change it up a little bit. I would like the girl to be Latina, because I think it would be great. I mean, like Salma Hayek Latina, like that's just my opinion. And Jack Quaid, like Jack Quaid, like I think that would be super cute as the guy. And yeah, again, you can watch this on Tubi right now. Because, oh yeah, and mind you, the reason why I picked Jack Quaid is because he has that cute look, but he can also turn it to nerdy. We know because he also was in a movie earlier this year. It's 2025, just in case. You know what I'm saying? Earlier in this year, named Novocaine as well. Not the one I'm talking about with Steve Martin, but he played like a nerdy banker, and then, you know, he had a disease. It was actually really good. I hope you guys see that as well. Okay, so The Cleaner, it was on Tubi. It just left though. Like it literally just left. So it had Cedric the Entertainer, Lucy Liu. I'm obsessed with them both. So yeah, they're my childhood. I actually watched this movie for the first time like a month ago. I said this week, but that's just in my notes because I've been holding on to this video for like 2 months. Anyway, it has Lucy Liu, Cedric the Entertainer, DeRay Davis. You've seen him in a plethora of things. Niecy Nash, you've seen him in a plethora of things. When Jake, Cedric the Entertainer, awakes one morning in a strange hotel room, he finds himself in a bit of a predicament. There's a corpse, a dead body, okay, in the bed, in a briefcase full of cash. Not only that, he cannot remember who he is. He doesn't know his name. He doesn't know how he got there, which I feel like that concept is really great. He meets Gina, which is Lucy Liu. I adore her. Is a waitress who tells him he's a janitor at a video game company and that she is his girlfriend. But Jake believes he's an undercover agent in the CIA, and that's what makes it even funnier. Is he? I don't know. I guess you will have to find out. I'm going to try to find this for you guys again. Some jokes are outdated, but again, that's why we do rewriting. Again, this movie's from 2007. It was Comedy Central channel thing, so they were allowed to be outlandish, eccentric, absurd, even a little bit. So yeah, it can always be rewritten. Like that's all good. Like, you know. Okay, and we could fight and we could tussle because I'm ready. I've been ready. I've been building up for it, okay? So I'm talking about the all-woman Ghostbuster cast. Because of misogyny, I feel like they didn't get a proper chance, and I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. It was a great movie. I don't give a damn. Okay, so in my opinion, this could be a series. I would prefer it on Hulu because I feel like Hulu always carries the best, like just either creepy things, kooky things, you know, but I heard that Hulu is now, you know, no more maybe, and going on to Disney Plus. Just it's going to be just everything is on Disney Plus. So I'm just like, I don't know anymore where it's going to be. But anyways, the all-woman Ghostbuster deserves a series, a new movie, because it's a great movie and people try to downplay it. I would love to see a series with an all-woman cast again. You know, also Ernie Hudson and Dan Aykroyd. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dave. We know you. Again, I'll be putting up everybody's face. They could be in it because they were in the old, like, original Ghostbusters. Chris Hemsworth could be in it too. But the whole original cast, which was Leslie, Katie McKinnon, she's funny to me. All of these ladies are funny to me. Leslie Jones, Kristen Wiig, and Melissa McCarthy. I feel like it would still be really great, except the concept is they have kids now, right? So one could have one son and there could be like 3 daughters or whatever. And it could have like the tween sweethearts, or it could just be something really funny. Or they're just their daughters. It's like them battling motherhood as well as like ghosts. I just feel like that would just be dope. The series would be dope. Like if it can't be on Hulu, Netflix would be suffice. I think it would do numbers. Okay. Now, another movie that I love so much was Kindergarten Cop. And I know before you start, you're going to be like, oh, they already had a Kindergarten Cop too. Yes, that didn't go well. Sorry. No shade. But this could be a series. I don't know where you will put it, but don't put it anywhere else that we cannot see it or we do not have. Thank you so much. Anyway, it could be a series and we could make Arnold Schwarzenegger the principal. Excuse me. And it could be based off the present where his son is a cop. And Arnold Schwarzenegger is still very tough and militant, and his son could be more like into gentle parenting or be a receptionist in a police department, and they have to go undercover again. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like it'd be great. And plus, I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. And the writers could be Quinta because she does such a great job at Abbott Elementary. So whoever the writers are in Abbott Elementary, they could definitely do this series. So I'm super excited about that. And then you could just get some new kids too, like, new actors, like little minis. The little mini actors and actresses would be super cute. Just like the original. The original was so adorable. So, okay. So I actually found this person online. And their name is, excuse me, his name is Hasao Matani, and he has a 70-pound tortoise named Bonchan. And I feel like it's super cute because, and this is a real life story, they take strolls every day, and he's like huge and adorable. And he dressed up in little costumes. I feel like this could be like a cartoon or a mini little series. And it could be one of those shows that don't get the children overstimulated, like the Berenstain Bears and Franklin and Little Bear. Because a lot of parents were actually talking about how we need shows like that are more calming so their children could take their naps. They need shows that are not too much. And we had that as kids, which I just mentioned. So I feel like that would be super great. I think that would be really great. And again, while I edit, I'll be putting up all these pictures, so don't you worry about it. Okay, we're scrolling. Don't worry about it. I'm coming. Okay, so this is about Cody Banks. I don't know if you guys remember Agent Cody Banks. It was with the guy from Malcolm in the Middle. His name is Frank Muniz. He plays Cody Banks. Again, I said Malcolm in the Middle. He was in that series. I don't know. I know that he was doing race car driving, but he is going back for the new series of Malcolm in the Middle. So I think that he would, he may be returning to acting. My favorite movie he's been in is Big Fat Liar with Hillary. Oh, well, that was with Amanda Bynes. The first one was with the legendary Hilary Duff, which this week it got announced that she's coming back to music. So yippee, can't wait to hear that. Cody Banks is a kid spy, CIA trained, and he goes onto undercover missions. And he was supposed to be going to a traditional camp, but that was only a disguise. Now he takes on high risk, and I feel like the second one was better than the first one. It includes Anthony Anderson, and I just, depending on when I post these, it still may be on Tubi. It is still on Tubi, and I made sure I watched it so you guys so I could keep it on there so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. The first one and the second one is on there, so give it a try. If you haven't seen it in a while. If you have, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Right. So it's very evident that Frankie Muniz is flexible. So he could play somebody's dad or uncle, or they could just find a whole new cast. I always feel like it would be great. I feel like it would be great on streaming. And I also feel like it would be a great opportunity for new actors and actresses to get on Disney or wherever this can stream at. I feel like they can also make a series based off the 2000s movies, or just kind of piggyback off of the idea of Cody Banks, I think it'll be a great idea. Series or 2 movies again. Oh my God, I think we're finished. We are. Oh my God, I've been wanting to do this for like 2 months. Don't. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will be posting little shorts as well as like TikToks about other ones that I feel like that would be really, really great as remakes. And hopefully you guys can tag Netflix and Hulu and Disney and whoever so I could get me a little job. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent. I know. It's me. I'm just trying to make it in this big world, okay? Hope you have a good day, Slay, and bye!